Terror threats have fueled a new warning for Americans traveling over the holidays. New intel reveals extremist groups like ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and Boko Haram continue to plan attacks all over the world. The State Department has issued a travel alert until February 24th.
And a new CBS poll finds Americans are even more afraid of a terrorist attack. 69% think an attack here in the U.S. is very or somewhat likely to happen in the near future. Homeland Security correspondent Jeff Pegues is at Reagan National Airport near Washington. Jeff, talk to us about this new intelligence bulletin.
Well, this is an intelligence bulletin that went out late on Monday, and it really gives law enforcement agencies across the country, as they step up security, the tools that they need, or at least information that they can use as they try to counter this new ISIS threat, which is these coordinated attacks. That's what officials across the country are concerned about right now, and that's why you see police agencies across the country doing these drills, these active shooter drills. The goal is to neutralize the threat as soon as possible and to minimize casualties.
Jeff, is there any sign that there is renewed concern in the U.S. about an impending attack because of this alert?
No, I think this is more preparation, because what we're hearing from law enforcement over and over again is that there is no specific or credible threat against the U.S., but they're not taking any chances, and we see that based on the information released by this intelligence bulletin, which again helps local law enforcement agencies as they step up security.
Yeah, Jeff, the intelligence bulletin comes after we heard about the State Department alerting people traveling over this holiday. What does that alert mean for people getting ready to board a plane over the next couple of days?
Well, this is a worldwide travel alert that went out late on Monday as well. And it's not to discourage people from traveling, but again, it's just to give them information about the threat environment. In other words, if you go to a public place, be vigilant. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings. So this is something that was sent out by the State Department, and it's really to inform of the potential threats. It talks about ISIS and Al-Qaeda planning attacks using conventional and non-conventional weapons. But the overall message is, if you're a U.S. citizen traveling overseas, really pay attention to what law enforcement is saying in those individual countries and be vigilant no matter where you are.
I know as well, Jeff, that a number of people were saying that even though there isn't a specific or credible threat, and a number of people will be traveling, that they should go ahead and listen to the travel alerts, but that they should also talk to police. If they see something, they need to be saying something here.
Well, that's a very good point, and that's something that we've heard law enforcement emphasizing over the last several days, especially since the Paris attacks, because what they've found is one important element of their response is the kind of intelligence information, if you will, that they're getting from residents in that area. So they advise people to see something, say something. In so many of these cases where perhaps an ISIS sympathizer was involved, what law enforcement has found that the way they're able to stop these people and thwart attacks, usually it's because someone sees something that's out of the ordinary and then says something to law enforcement.
Jeff Pegues at Reagan National Airport. Jeff, thank you.